Okay, the reason I'm doing this review is because I looked over the whole internet and there was only really like French and Italian people reviewing it. So yeah, this is going to be one in English. Hopefully I can help people out. But this one's from Decathlon and it's about £850. So you're obviously looking at like a sub 1,000 bike if you're trying to look for the review for this one like I was. But for 850, because I got the women's model because I was skint, I needed that extra 100 because you can get a men's one which is about 950 I think, but yeah, I just went for the women's one. I kind of like the look of it more, kind of like the nice white to it. But so yeah, for 850 I do think it is one of the best ones you can get, because I was looking at more of the hardware reviews, because as you can see there's not really any English reviews on the internet. They're all like French or Italian and they're not very in depth. So that's what I'm hopefully just trying to help you out here with today. So yeah, you've got your three modes. Third one is a breeze. I've heard people be like, oh, the 15 miles an hour, I wish it was a little bit faster. To be honest, it's pretty bang on. Like the speed that you get with it, it's pretty comfortable, and if you push any harder, it's not too difficult. Because how I see it is, if you're on the third level, the highest level, it's pushing you really fast from the beginning. So it's like gear 1 to about gear 4. Then you're doing all of the work to accelerate from about gear 5 to 6. So it's doing all of the hard work for you. So you can get to 25 miles an hour and it'll be you doing it a lot easier than if you just had it, if you didn't have it at all. So to use the LCD, you just hold on the on button, it'll come on. So one thing that's I really like this, it has your distance, so the overall distance that you've traveled on this bike completely. So obviously I'm at 325 miles right now, and then it will come in, you can change it miles per hour, kilometers per hour. And one really cool thing that I like with this is, say you're just walking with your bike, you hold down the plus and you'll see that it then just moves itself. So that I think is pretty awesome, because the majority of the time I just use it for like when I'm trying to get upstairs in the city, because this thing is quite heavy. So you can just turn that on and it will kind of take itself up the stairs and you just walk with it, which is really, really handy. And then what you've got is the one in the corner just there, that one, you obviously click the plus and it will go to 2 and then to 3, and that will be your assistance level. So it's really intuitive, really, really easy. And then just finally you hold the minus and then it will turn the screen off with the backlight. But these are all just little things that I wish Decathlon would have said, because you kind of have to figure it out yourself, which is kind of weird. But hey, that's why I'm making this video, just to help anybody out. So yeah, and then you've just got the gears right here, which are really simple and intuitive. So yeah, and then you've got the second and the first, and the 0 obviously is no assistance, but this bike is like 25 kilos, so it's a bit of a struggle. So if you want to do it on 0, you can. I do it sometimes, but you do definitely realize it's kind of heavy, but it's almost like doing it with resistance bands on. So yeah, this compared to my road bike, I've realized the suspension on it is such a blessing. Like you can go outdoors. So I'm here in Dartmoor, in Devon, Plymouth, and you can go down trails easy. There's no real shock into your arms or anything like that. It's really comfortable. The only thing I would say though is the seat that came with it was just trash. It was like, it hurt so much. Maybe because it was a woman's one, I don't know, but I had to change it. And I got just a really nice comfortable one from like Go Outdoors or something like that. But what you've got next, so the assembly of it, if you get it obviously from the store, they'll do it for you, but I got mine delivered. So all you have to do is, if you're getting it delivered to you, you just put on the handlebars, you put on the front wheel, you also obviously put on the seat post and the pedals, and I think that is everything you have to do. It comes with like Allen keys, and it's really not that bad, and it doesn't feel bad either, because like if you're making IKEA furniture or something like that, I don't know, sometimes it can feel like you've done it yourself, but with this, I think Decathlon have done it really well. So when you put it all together, it doesn't feel like you could have messed it up at all. it's all pristine and just perfect. And what's next? Oh, the battery life on it is really, really good. So I came out here, I've done about like 13 miles now, and to go back is about 26, and I've only gone down 1 bar on this, so 26 miles for about a little less than half the charge is pretty decent. So I do think you're going to be getting about 60 miles per charge, which you won't ever need anything more. And plus I was reaming it, so I was using the full on it because it was all uphill and I was dying. Yeah, just to recap, I think one of the main things that I was worried with when I was going to buy this, and I ended up buying it, was everybody was kind of saying that the assistance that e-bikes give you, because we have a regulation in the UK 15.5 miles an hour, I think, around about there. Everybody was kind of saying, look, I don't feel like it's that much and I wish there was more. Having tried it now, I can just put it down to laziness from them, because 15.5 miles an hour, you are good. Like, it's a good amount of speed to get you up. And if you're in a city, you won't be needing to go any faster. You're keeping up with the traffic without any effort. But if you want to go any faster than the 15.5, it will be all you, but it's already done all the hard work for you. So now you just push towards, and you can get to 25 miles an hour with very, very, very little energy. So that was one of the main things. The second main thing was the feel of the bike. So I was kind of worried for 850, it seemed a little bit too good to be true, but I can assure you, everything on this, it feels, it's awesome. It's honestly awesome. For 850, you've got Carrera, you've got all of these other ones. I don't think they compare. Like, I've seen the ones in person, but they always feel like they have like loose hanging wires and stuff like that. This is just perfect. I think for sub 1000, this one gets my vote over any others. And thirdly, charging is really, really easy. Another thing, people keep making it seem like it's really bad or really, I don't know what, like the pins that the charger uses will feel really flimsy or anything like that. It's not. So all you do is you have 4 pins. And you just plug it in. It takes about 6 hours, but I've never really run it down to 0 because I don't actually think they suggest that, but in any case, I don't. So yeah, you just plug it in. It takes about from halfway to full, maybe 2 hours. Yeah, really quick charging, feels really good. It's got a long ass range, good price. Suspension's really good. You've got disc brakes. So this is the disc brake. You've got it on the front and the back. So yeah, this is the front one. You have loads of adjusting that you can do for it. So if you have any issues with it, you can just adjust the cables, adjust the tension of it, how much it's gripping onto the actual disc brake itself. So yeah, and then this is the back one. I really would highly suggest it. So yeah, hope that helped.